Hey there, my health warriors over 60. Let me ask you a question. Do your legs ever feel like they're filled with concrete blocks? Heavy, achy, or even trembling when you try to stand up or climb stairs? If so, stop scrolling right now, because I'm about to reveal some surprisingly common habits that could be draining the strength right out of your legs. And 2 healthy vitamins that might be causing more harm than good. And trust me, one of these might be sitting on your kitchen shelf as we speak. And here's the kicker. Many of the foods we love, the comfort foods, the so-called healthy supplements, could secretly be weakening your muscles and joints, making every step more painful and your independence slip further away. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to replace these things with so you can keep your legs strong, mobile, and ready to carry you through the best years of your life. So buckle up, because this is senior health like you've never heard it before. Why your legs feel weak after 60. Let's start with a reality check. As we age, it's perfectly normal to lose some muscle mass. In fact, after age 60, you can lose about 1 to 2% of muscle strength every year. That might not sound like a big deal, but let me show you how it adds up. If you lose 10% of your leg strength, stairs become tough. Lose 20%, and getting out of a chair takes effort. Lose 30%, and even short walks feel like marathons. And guess what? Your diet has a massive role to play in how quickly, or slowly, you lose that strength. Let's talk about the first big villain hiding in your meals. 1. Sugary desserts and sweets. Your leg's sweetest enemy. Look, I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. I love a slice of cake as much as the next person. But if your legs feel weak, sore, or heavy, sugar might be your silent enemy. Here's why. When you eat a sugary dessert, your blood sugar levels spike like a roller coaster. Your body releases insulin to bring it back down. That sounds normal, right? Except, repeated blood sugar spikes cause something called chronic inflammation. And inflammation doesn't just affect your heart or weight. It attacks your muscles and joints. Picture your leg muscles, tiny fibers working together like the strands of a strong rope. When inflammation hits, those fibers become stiff, swollen, and less efficient. That means your muscles can't contract properly. You feel weak. Your legs tire out quickly. Real-life example. I once treated a lovely patient named Margaret, 67 years old. She adored baking pies for her grandkids. Sweet lady, but she'd also snack on cookies throughout the day. She came to me complaining. Heavy legs, swelling around the ankles, difficulty climbing stairs. When we cut back her sugar, guess what? Within 3 months, her swelling reduced, her legs felt lighter, and she could walk longer distances without getting winded. That's the power of reducing sugar. How sugar causes muscle weakness, but that's not all. Excess sugar also leads to insulin resistance. That's when your muscles stop responding properly to insulin. Instead of absorbing sugar from your blood for energy, they become starved. A starved muscle is a weak muscle. Plus, sugar helps you gain weight, and every extra pound puts strain on your knees, hips, and ankles. It's like carrying grocery bags tied to your legs all day. What to do instead? Don't worry, you don't have to swear off dessert forever. Here are healthier swaps. Fresh fruit with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Greek yogurt sweetened with berries instead of syrup. Homemade banana bread using stevia or monk fruit instead of white sugar. Trust me, your legs will thank you. 2. Fried foods. Crunchy outside, leg pain inside. Alright, who here loves fried chicken or french fries? Come on, raise those hands. I get it. Fried food tastes amazing. But here's the harsh truth. Fried foods are loaded with trans fats and saturated fats. These unhealthy fats trigger inflammation in your joints, restrict blood flow to muscles, raise cholesterol, clogging arteries, slow digestion, stealing energy from muscles. After a big fried meal, many seniors notice their legs feel heavy, achy, swollen. That's no coincidence. Patient story. Let me tell you about my patient Bill, 72. He's a retired trucker who loves fried fish on Fridays. Bill used to complain. "Doc, my legs feel like jelly after dinner. I just want to sit and nap." We swapped his fried fish for grilled salmon with olive oil. Within weeks, his stamina improved. He's back to his morning walks. and his cholesterol dropped 25 points. The blood flow problem. Here's the science. Fried fats make your blood thicker and sticky. That means less oxygen reaches your leg muscles. Muscles can't repair themselves. Toxins build up, causing pain and fatigue. Plus, fried foods are often high in salt, leading to water retention. Swollen legs are not just uncomfortable, they're a red flag for circulation problems. Healthier swaps. Craving that crunch? Try air frying chicken instead of deep frying, roasting sweet potato wedges with paprika, stir frying veggies in olive oil. You'll still get flavor without sacrificing your legs. 3. White bread, the sneaky energy thief. Next up, the humble loaf of white bread. It seems harmless. It's soft, tasty, perfect with butter. But for seniors, it's a sneaky problem. Why white bread weakens your legs. White bread is made from refined flour. This means no fiber, no minerals, no real nutrition. Instead, it spikes your blood sugar, just like candy. High blood sugar damages blood vessels, weakens muscles, leads to energy crashes. When your leg muscles don't get steady fuel, they become tired, weak, less coordinated. Real-life example. My patient Ellen, 70, was addicted to morning toast. 2 slices of white bread every day with jam. By 11 a.m., she'd crash, legs shaky, could barely finish her errands. We switched her to whole grain bread with nut butter. Result? More stable energy, stronger legs, no more mid-morning fatigue. Healthier options. Here's what you can do. Swap white bread for whole grain breads. Look for rye, flax, oat. Pair with healthy protein like eggs or avocado. This way, you're feeding your muscles the fuel they crave. Remember, food is medicine. The choices you make at breakfast can either strengthen your legs or leave you wobbling. And that's just the start, my friends. Because next, we're tackling an unexpected culprit that might be hiding in your glass. Alcohol. Plus, the 2 vitamins everyone says are essential, but could actually weaken your legs if you're over 60. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back, my unstoppable seniors. So far, we've talked about sugar, fried foods, and white bread. But the story doesn't stop there. Because sometimes, the trouble comes from what we drink. Let's dive into our next major villain, alcohol. 4. Alcohol. The party crasher for your legs. Okay, folks, don't shoot the messenger. I'm not saying you have to give up every glass of wine forever. But if your legs feel tired, stiff, or crampy, alcohol might be playing a bigger role than you realize. Here's the science. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing alcohol. The same glass of wine that barely affected you at 40 can hit you twice as hard at 65. How alcohol affects your legs. Alcohol causes problems in several ways. It blocks absorption of essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. These minerals are crucial for strong muscles and bones. Without them, your legs become weak, crampy, more prone to injury. Another problem? Alcohol dehydrates you. Muscles without enough water become stiff, tight, and more likely to spasm. And let's not forget that alcohol also lowers your muscle recovery speed, raises inflammation in your body, adds empty calories that turn into belly fat. Extra weight means extra stress on your leg joints. Patient story. Let me tell you about Carlos, a 68-year-old jazz musician who loves his nightly cocktails. He complained, "Doc, I'm waking up every morning with my calves cramping like crazy." We reduced his nightly drinks from 3 to 1 and made sure he rehydrated. In just a few weeks, cramps disappeared, sleep improved, and he was back to playing saxophone all night long. Healthier choices. If you want to enjoy alcohol, limit yourself to 1 standard drink per day. Drink water between alcoholic drinks. Choose dry wines or clear liquors over sugary cocktails. Remember, it's not about quitting entirely. It's about protecting those legs so you can dance at your grandkids' weddings. 5. Processed meats. The salty saboteurs. Bacon, ham, sausages. Delicious, right? But there's a dark side, especially for your legs. Why processed meats hurt your legs? Processed meats are packed with sodium, chemical preservatives, saturated fat. Let's break it down. Sodium causes fluid retention, leads to swollen, heavy legs. Preservatives trigger inflammation in joints and muscles, weaken blood circulation. Saturated fat clogs arteries, prevents nutrients from reaching muscles. The result? Sore legs, cramps, trouble walking long distances. Real life story. My patient Anita, 74, adored salami sandwiches. Every morning, lunch, even late night snacks. She started noticing leg swelling, early morning stiffness, pain walking down her driveway. We swapped out processed meats for lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, and eggs. Within 2 months, her legs felt lighter, and her mobility improved. That's how powerful your diet can be. Healthier swaps. Instead of processed meats, try grilled chicken breast, tuna or salmon, eggs, beans and lentils. Your legs and your entire body will feel the difference. 6. Instant noodles. The fast but furious problem. I know what you're thinking. Doc, instant noodles are cheap, fast, and taste great. What's the harm? Here's the problem. Instant noodles are basically empty calories loaded with refined flour, excess sodium, artificial additives, the salt bomb. One packet of instant noodles can contain over half your daily sodium limit. That's a recipe for water retention, leg swelling, high blood pressure, chemical additives, but wait, there's more. Instant noodles also include MSG, monosodium glutamate, artificial flavors, preservatives. These chemicals trigger chronic inflammation, disrupt your nervous system, leave your leg muscles tired, stiff, and weaker over time. It's like feeding your muscles plastic instead of real food. Patient example. Take Mike, 69, who was eating instant noodles every lunch to save time. He came to me complaining, "My legs feel like jelly. I'm always tired." We replaced his lunch with brown rice, stir-fried vegetables, grilled chicken. Within weeks, his energy soared, leg strength returned, and he lost 5 pounds. Healthier swaps. Instead of instant noodles, try quick cooking oats with fruit, lentil soups, brown rice bowls. These meals stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, feed your leg muscles properly. 7. Industrial cakes. Sweet poison for your legs. Store-bought cakes. They smell like birthdays, holidays, and memories. But these cakes hide a dangerous secret. High sugar, trans fats, artificial preservatives. The inflammation connection. Sugar alone triggers inflammation, but trans fats take it a step further by lowering good cholesterol, raising bad cholesterol, clogging blood flow to your legs. Poor circulation means less oxygen to muscles, muscle loss, weakness when walking or standing. Patient story. My patient Laura, 66, loved grabbing snack cakes on her way home. She developed chronic leg pain, swelling, constant fatigue. We replaced those cakes with homemade muffins using almond flour and stevia. Not only did her legs improve, but she lost 8 pounds and said, "Doc, I feel 10 years younger." Healthier options. If you crave cake, try homemade versions with natural sweeteners. Almond flour or oat flour instead of white flour. Fruits for natural sweetness. Your legs and taste buds will thank you. 8. Ultra-processed cheeses. A sneaky saboteur. Let's talk about those convenient cheese slices and spreads. Here's the bad news. Ultra-processed cheeses are high in sodium, packed with saturated fat, often include phosphates and preservatives. The muscle problem. High sodium. Causes fluid retention. Makes legs feel heavy, swollen, and stiff. Saturated fat. Damages blood vessels, restricts blood flow to leg muscles. Phosphates in processed cheeses also mess up your body's balance of calcium, magnesium. And guess what? Your muscles rely on those minerals for proper contraction and relaxation. If they're out of balance, you get cramps, your legs feel fatigued, and you risk bone weakness. Patient example. Jill, 71, loved melted cheese on everything. She noticed nighttime leg cramps, swollen ankles, fatigue walking even short distances. We swapped her processed cheeses for ricotta, cottage cheese, fresh mozzarella. The difference? Her leg cramps vanished and she started gardening again without pain. Healthier choices. Instead of ultra-processed cheeses, choose fresh cheeses. Keep sodium low. Look for options with minimal ingredients. Remember, the simpler the cheese, the better for your legs. 9. Industrial ice creams. Sweet treats, sour outcome. Here's another crowd favorite, ice cream. I know it's delicious on a summer day, but here's the problem. Loaded with sugar, high in saturated fat, filled with artificial additives. How ice cream hurts your legs. Here's what happens. High sugar causes blood sugar spikes, followed by crashes. Muscles feel weak and tired. Saturated fats block circulation. That leads to numbness, tingling, cramps in your legs. Add in artificial colors and thickeners, and you've got inflammation brewing in your body, harming muscles and joints. Patient example. Ben, 68, loved ice cream every night. He came to me complaining, "Doc, my legs feel stiff. I can barely walk in the morning." We switched him to frozen yogurt with fruit. In a month, leg stiffness was gone. He lost 6 pounds. He said, "I feel lighter and more flexible than I have in years." Healthier swaps. Instead of industrial ice cream, try frozen Greek yogurt with berries. Blend bananas and freeze them for a healthy ice cream. Choose brands with fewer additives and low sugar. You'll still satisfy your sweet tooth without sacrificing your leg health. These are just some of the silent saboteurs hiding in everyday meals. But wait, there's even more you need to know. Because coming up next, I'll reveal the shocking truth about milk chocolates, why canned foods might be your leg's worst enemy, and the big secret, the 2 vitamins you might be taking right now that could actually be weakening your legs instead of protecting them. Stick around, this might save your mobility. We've already uncovered some of the biggest dietary traps that might be weakening your legs, but there's still more to tackle. Because now, we're entering the world of hidden sugars, sneaky additives, and 2 vitamins you'd never expect to be your leg's enemies. Let's jump back in. 10. Milk chocolate, sweet indulgence, bitter outcome. Oh, chocolate, how we love you! Unfortunately, when it comes to your legs, milk chocolate is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Why milk chocolate is trouble. Here's the reality. High in sugar, spikes your blood sugar, inflammation, loaded with saturated fat, clogs arteries, poor circulation, low in cocoa, fewer healthy antioxidants. And guess what? Sugar crashes leave your muscles starved for energy. That means weakness, tiredness, achy legs. Even worse, processed milk chocolates often contain preservatives, artificial flavors, emulsifiers. All of these stress your liver and disrupt nutrient absorption. Patient example. My patient Lisa, 69, used to snack on milk chocolate every afternoon. Her complaints: legs aching by evening, felt exhausted, gained belly fat. We switched her to dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. The difference? Less leg pain, more stable energy, and she even lost 4 pounds. Healthier swaps. Instead of milk chocolate, go for dark chocolate, 70% cocoa. Limit portion to 1 or 2 squares. Pair it with nuts for protein. That way, you still get your chocolate fix without sacrificing your legs. 11. Canned foods, the convenience trap. Next up, canned foods. I get it, they're fast, easy, and cheap. But they're hiding some serious threats to your legs. The salt bomb. Most canned foods are loaded with sodium, chemical preservatives, sometimes even heavy metals like aluminum. Too much sodium leads to water retention, swollen legs, high blood pressure. Preservatives like sodium benzoate and nitrates can trigger inflammation, stress your liver and kidneys, damage your muscles over time. Patient story. Jerry, 72, used canned soups every night for dinner. He started noticing heavy legs, constant fatigue, high blood pressure. We switched him to homemade soups with fresh veggies. In just 1 month, leg swelling was gone, energy levels soared, and his doctor lowered his blood pressure meds. Healthier swaps. Instead of canned foods, cook fresh when possible. Use frozen veggies. They're nutritious and salt-free. Check labels for low-sodium versions. Remember, fresh or frozen is always better for your legs. 12. Filled cookies and processed snacks. The crunchy danger. Who doesn't love a crunchy snack now and then? But after 60, these processed goodies can become a one-way ticket to weaker legs. The toxic trio. These snacks are full of trans fats, block blood flow, damage arteries, excess sodium, fluid retention, swelling, sugar, inflammation, energy crashes. Plus, they lack fiber. They have 0 muscle-building protein. You're basically eating empty calories that weaken your legs over time. And the worst part? These foods trick your brain into wanting more. It's a vicious cycle of high blood sugar, crash, cravings, more snacks. Patient example. Patricia, 73, loved snack cakes and cookies during TV time. Her legs felt heavy, painful, prone to swelling. We swapped her snacks for almonds, apple slices, homemade granola bars. Within weeks, her legs felt lighter. She dropped 5 pounds. She told me, "Doc, I can walk my dog again without stopping every block." Healthier snack options. Instead of processed snacks, try roasted chickpeas, fresh fruit, Greek yogurt with nuts. These snacks feed your muscles, control inflammation, keep your legs strong and steady. 13. MSG, monosodium glutamate, the sneaky saboteur. MSG often hides in soups, instant noodles, seasoning packets, frozen meals. It's used to boost flavor, but for some people, especially over 60, it's pure trouble. How MSG harms your legs. Here's the problem. MSG can disrupt neurotransmitters in your brain, cause muscle spasms, trigger headaches, lead to inflammation. For sensitive people, MSG makes your legs feel heavy, shaky, crampy. Long-term inflammation from MSG also weakens circulation, damages muscle fibers, so your legs feel weaker and less stable. Patient story. Eddie, 70, loved flavored instant noodles daily. His legs were stiff, prone to cramping, weak when standing. Once we cut out MSG, his leg pain eased, energy came back, and he could stand at his workbench again for hours. How to avoid MSG. Instead of MSG-loaded products, use fresh herbs like basil, parsley, rosemary. Add lemon juice or garlic for flavor. Check labels for words like hydrolyzed protein, yeast extract, flavor enhancer. These can hide MSG under sneaky names. Remember, flavor doesn't have to come from a packet. All right, now we arrive at the biggest shocker of all. The 2 vitamins that everyone praises for health could actually be putting your legs at serious risk if you take too much. 14. The truth about vitamin A. Vitamin A is crucial for vision, skin health, immune function. But here's what many people don't know. Too much vitamin A can damage your liver, cause muscle pain and weakness, lead to brittle bones. How excess vitamin A harms legs. Vitamin A in large doses accumulates in the liver, causes hypervitaminosis A. Symptoms include aching muscles, trouble climbing stairs, bone pain. Excess vitamin A also blocks calcium absorption, magnesium absorption. Without these minerals, muscles spasm, legs feel heavy and weak. In older adults, this raises fracture risk. Your legs bear most of your body's weight. Weak bones can quickly steal your independence. Patient example. Samantha, 67, was taking high-dose vitamin A for her skin. Suddenly, legs hurt constantly, muscles cramped. She felt dizzy standing up. Blood tests showed elevated vitamin A levels. We stopped her supplement and her symptoms improved dramatically. Safe vitamin A use. Remember, get vitamin A from foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Avoid megadose supplements unless prescribed. Always check your multivitamins. Some contain excessive vitamin A. 15. The hidden risk of too much vitamin D. Now let's talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D helps absorb calcium, protects bones, supports immunity. But here's the catch. Too much vitamin D can be dangerous. How excess vitamin D harms legs. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. That means your body stores extra amounts in fat tissue. It doesn't flush out quickly like water-soluble vitamins. Excess vitamin D leads to high calcium levels in your blood, hypercalcemia. Hypercalcemia causes muscle weakness, leg cramps, stiff joints, poor coordination. In extreme cases, it can damage kidneys, harden soft tissues, including muscles and tendons. Your legs can become stiff, painful, prone to spasms. Patient story. My patient Howard, 73, was taking 10,000 IU of vitamin D daily without medical supervision. He started experiencing painful calf cramps, weak legs, frequent falls. Blood tests revealed high calcium levels. Once we stopped the high-dose vitamin D, his legs recovered and his balance improved. Safe vitamin D use. Here's how to stay safe. Never megadose on vitamin D unless your doctor prescribes it. Get your levels tested if you supplement regularly. Normal safe range for most adults. 800 to 2000 IU day. Always remember, more is not always better. When it comes to vitamins, deficiency is bad, but overdose can be just as dangerous. Protect your legs by supplementing wisely. So my friends, we've covered it all. Sugary treats, fried foods, processed meats, instant noodles, industrial cakes, processed cheeses, ice cream, milk chocolate, sneaky snacks, Miss G, and even vitamins. Remember, the food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. And when it comes to your legs after 60, that saying has never been truer. Final takeaway, here's your mission. Eat real food. Check those labels. Keep your vitamins in safe ranges. And most importantly, keep moving. Your legs are the pillars of your independence. Treat them with respect, and they'll carry you through life's adventures. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more senior health tips, and leave me a comment. What food surprised you the most today? Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and keep those legs moving.